everyone, I am back again, and tonight I am making lasagna roll-ups for dinner. So I have cooked my lasagna noodles. They're not all the way done because I'm going to be putting them in the oven. Scoots! And I laid them out on a piece of parchment paper so it kind of helps soak up the water. I'm going to start with 2 cups of ricotta cheese. This is a big container. So I'm going to just scoop out 2 cups of ricotta cheese. Okay, we got 2 cups of that. To this I'm going to add 1 egg. And then I have, this is 1 package of frozen chopped spinach I just thawed out in a strainer. So I'm going to pull that apart, put that in there. Rinse my hands off real quick. I'm really hoping this records the whole thing. I made a video earlier and it didn't record the whole thing, but it said it was, so I'm just going to mix this together. And this is the mixture that I'm going to be putting into the lasagna noodles. I usually use whole wheat lasagna noodles, but I didn't have any, so all I had is regular white bleached ones. So that's what we're using tonight. So I don't like frozen spinach, I only like it fresh, but this is actually really good. You can't really taste it with the marinara sauce and the ricotta cheese. You can't really taste the spinach too much, and it gets it into you and your kids' bodies, so that's good. So I'm just going to add some salt and pepper to that. And stir it a little bit more. I think some people put Parmesan cheese in this too and then put it in there, but I don't do it. It's just extra points and I don't need them. So. So, I'm just going to grab a spoon. Sometimes I put it into a Ziploc bag and then I just pipe it, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Sometimes it's more work to actually put it in a bag. So you just take a little bit of the mixture. I have 10 lasagna noodles here, and I'm not going to probably use all of them. I always make an extra couple just in case they break when they're cooking. And if this is too much, and I'm not going to use all of it, I can just freeze it, and then I can pull it out of the freezer another time and then just make it again, and not have to buy a whole nother thing of ricotta cheese. So we'll see how far this goes. It looks like quite a bit. My dogs like to sit outside or on the back of the couch and stare outside, and they bark at every single person that comes within like 100 feet of our house. So this is just going to make enough. Okay. So now, let me set that aside. I just have a baking dish here. And I used this earlier today when I made a different video. Just a can of Hunt's tomato sauce, or yeah, tomato sauce. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom of here first. And I'm just going to spread it around. I made this once with like a mixture of Alfredo sauce on the bottom and then the marinara sauce on top. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But that's extra points, so this is how I usually make it anyways. So I'm just going to roll these lasagna noodles. So that's one roll. It's pretty big. I'm not sure exactly how many points it is. Just the lasagna noodle itself is 5. So either one, I'll calculate it and put it in the description. But it's probably going to be either 6 or 7 points for one. This is also a really good recipe that you can make ahead of time, and you can pop it in the freezer, and then whenever you're ready to cook it, stick it in the oven. Noodles get sticky after they've been sitting out on the counter for a little bit. Okay, I just have one extra oddball, so I'm just going to shove it in the side. I'm going to use a spoon. So now I'm just going to pour some more marinara sauce on top. Like I said, the can of marinara sauce, it's only 5 points for the whole entire can. So, you can use the whole thing, you can use half of it. If I know I'm not going to use the whole can, then when I'm making my meal plan for the week, I'll make sure that I have something else that I will use the rest of it for so it doesn't go bad. Or you can always stick it in, I like to stick it in just like a sandwich size Ziploc, and I lay it on its side in the freezer, and then it freezes like a little stack, so they make it nicer to organizing and stuff in the freezer. Okay, so I'm not going to use the whole can. So now, this is that cheese that I got earlier today. And I'm just going to put 1/4 of a cup in here and see how far that goes. I'm just going to put like a little sprinkle on each one. So, total cheese, 4 points that I'm using so far. And I don't get any special cheese. I just use whatever I already have. This is the cheese that we're going to use for our quesadillas. It all melts, it all tastes the same. Okay, So this is what we have here. Hope you can see it okay. I'm going to cover it with foil and put it in the oven at 375 for about 30 to 40 minutes. You want to make sure that the inside gets really hot because we did put that egg inside the ricotta cheese. So you want to make sure that cooks up all the way. So I will take a picture of it when I'm all done and show you what it looks like, and then I'll put the points at the end of the video or in the description. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.